beautiful, radiant, phenomenal being, welcome you for being here today. I appreciate and am grateful for your gift of time and space and energy. So thank you. Today I want to talk about what if. Here we are getting ready to wrap up the end of one year and enter into a new year. And of course, it's a time to reflect, to be introspective. It's a time for me to celebrate that there's more light that's coming back little by little, making the days longer after our recent winter solstice. But that light is also for me a reminder to shine on the inside and look and say, what in me is ready to be illuminated in a new way? Where's the opportunity for me to see with greater clarity? And so I invite you to do the same. I was inspired this morning by an article that I read, and it showed a picture of a woman in the water, and it looked like she was doing, I guess it would be backstroke because she's on her back. And it said the woman was 100 years old, and she was participating in a competitive swim event, and that she learned how to swim at the age of 80. And I thought, yes, that is so exciting that at 80 years old, she didn't focus on, well, I'm too old to do this or it's too late for me to do this. But instead, she said yes to learning how to swim competitively. And 20 years later, I'm inspired by a picture of her doing backstroke in the water. Because swimming is something I want to get better at. And I thought, why am I putting it off? What if I said yes to what I want to learn now, as opposed to saying I'll get to it when? What if we all knew that whatever is in our heart for us to do, that there is an opportunity for us to say yes to it? What if we didn't think that it's for other people only? What if we really believed that whatever we were put on this earth here to do, we could do it? What if we all tuned in and truly listened to that inner compass that we've been given? What if we could tune out and stop giving energy and time to old, tainted, small, polluted, contaminated messages that say you're not enough? It's not for you. You can't really do that. You're not really good at that. What if we knew that that was garbage and we threw it out? What if we saw life through a lens that it is for us, working for us, and that instead of being fearful of a mistake or a failure, we believed everything was a lesson? What if we saw ourselves as constantly growing, constantly expanding, and instead of believing that something was too big for us, we said yes to what's in front of us, believing it's for us? What if, instead of punishing ourselves and holding ourselves hostage to an experience that maybe wasn't so enjoyable or favorable, we could let it truly be behind us and capture from it whatever was in it that made us more of who we really are? What if we could look at ourselves and treat ourselves with gentleness and let go of judgment and criticism of ourselves and of other people? What if we knew that at our core, at our very core, that we are light and love? What if we knew that's our essence, light and love? How would we show up in this world? What would our encounters with other people look like? How would we feel? What would we experience in each day if we knew that we are light and love? What would we say yes to? What would it be like to have the freedom of knowing that instead of needing to push my way through concrete walls, that there is harmony and a flow made for me? And what if I knew how to listen to that? What if I truly saw everything with those eyes and ears and my total perception and senses ready for curious experiences, for compassionate opportunities, to be the fullness of who I already am? What if I believed that I am enough just as I am, with nothing to prove, with no worry of if I said the right thing, did the right thing? What if there was no right thing and there just was being you, being ourselves? That is the work that I love to do, helping people find that at the core, we are already enough. At the core, we are already magnificent and amazing. At the core, we already know what we are here to do if we learn to peel back all the extra garbage that we've accumulated. What if we washed it off? And that's what's so exciting, because the gift of time and choice is for us. And it's exciting to know that when I use that gift of time and choice, there is a gold mine, not outside of me, not somewhere else, but right inside. And I love helping people find that, because as they find that, guess what? They help other people find that, and they help other people find that, and they help other people find that. And we have the freedom and the joy of being simply who we are, which is already, again, amazing, magnificent. That is the truth. And that is what I love helping people do. And so I invite you, as we wrap up this year, to think about those questions of what if. What if you could change the narrative that you've been talking about yourself through and in, and instead saw your narrative as one that is positive and uplifting and full of amazing gifts ready for you to open? I ask you to do this, and I invite you, for those who want to join me on our journey of the flow, of finding the flow, of being in our flow, because it's there for all of us. Think about it. And if you're interested, let me know. For all of us, I say, continually shine, be the fullness of who you are, and have a radiant rest of your day.